Now, as I'm looking at that, this cabinet here is the same depth all the way across at that point, okay? And so is this one here. Well, actually, it bumps out. See, that cabinet there is 24. This one, I believe, is the same 24. Let's take a quick measure. Oh, that was 16, sorry. I'm going to measure that. This one here is 16, but then it drops back. See, that little cabinet drops back. So don't measure from that small cabinet. We got to measure from this other cabinet. Okay? But there he has it. We already got our mark up over there, so we can measure off of this cabinet here, transfer our mark up here, and we'll be almost ready. Okay, so we've got our mark up here. And if you don't remember it, that's okay. We can recheck it. I think it was 34 1/4. Okay, I'm going to come down here. 34 1/4. And see, I've got a light that's going to go into this bay, and then the next one's coming way out here. So I know I've got to get this out here. 34 1/4. I'm going to hold that there carefully. I got 34 1/4. Okay. And see, I can't measure from that one. I could measure, and it's gonna be close. Depending if these walls are square and all that. You know, if I measure there, I should be able to measure off of this cabinet, and boom, it's 34 1/4. Okay. I know that's the center. 34 1/4. Now, I can pretty much get all my measurements off of those. But if you got something zigzaggy, you could put a screw right here. You could pull a chalk line down through there if you wanted, and get your straight line that way. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that, just so you know how that works. And I'm not too concerned about the chalk per se getting up here, because I got to repaint this ceiling anyways. Okay, I'm right here where the mark is, and I can put a sheetrock screw in there. This is a coarse threaded sheetrock screw. Yeah, I can just screw it up into the sheetrock, and then I can take the chalk line. Okay, now I can put the end of that chalk line up there, and I can hold this and hook it on the back side like that, and I can pull it over the way it goes. Right? I can even hold this up like that, the way it goes. Get the chalk line situated on the hook, a little slide, and I can screw that right where it needs to go, like that. Okay? Now I can take my chalk line and pull it all the way to this end. I can hold my chalk line in my nail bag before I get ready for it. Put my screw in up here, put my screw in on the center like that. I get it, I can hold it short. Okay, now I'm going to take my chalk line like that. I'm going to hold it up there kind of tight, not too tight, but tight enough, and I can wrap it around the screw head. Okay, 4 or 5 times. And I can hold it like that, and I can just hook this so it doesn't fall on the ground. Like that. Oh, look at that. I got the screw up too far. Did you see that? It fell. Is Let's undo this screw a little bit. Oh, that was funny. I can't remember the last time that's happened on me. Okay, you can tighten that up, and if it doesn't get far enough, you can put an actual loop in it, you know, and pull it on there like that. Just easy. Okay. Now see, you've got your chalk up there like that. That's just being held like that, and there's your straight edge. You got any question, you can measure off of that for your room or anything. And that looks pretty straight, even for that existing light fixture can. I'm going to hold my little template up there. Wow, that one's going to be close. It's slightly off. You just have to see what to do about it. And, you know, I needed to have it about 3/4 of an inch off of that edge. So if I hold my template, let's say I got 5.5, so if I hold it 3/4 over, I'm going to be at 6 1/4 from the stud. And so I can measure off of the joist 6 1/4 over here, like that, and just kind of, let's hold it up there, see what that looks like. And I may have to make an educated decision to move it back a little bit. I see that's about where it's going to go. And I'm just off that edge by a little bit. I think if I cheat that this way just a hair, I mean 1/8 of an inch or so, you know, I don't think anybody's going to notice that very much. I'm off my line by hardly anything. I think I like that. I'm going to do it right there. I can't hold it up there this time with my sheetrock screw, but I can just hold it here like this. And I don't have much room for air on this, but it looks like it's going to work right there. Okay. Now I know, see, if I could slide that over a little bit more, but I really don't have to. I'm really good there, and that's going to be lined up with my other one. Just so happened that works out. Do you have to have both of those line up? No, you don't. But because it was so close, we're going to do it.